Please, Nigerian government, I need you to please bring my husband back to me.
Justice Crack has been arrested. Subscribe my channel, like this video, share this video, and join in the conversation. Welcome back to Beyond Headline. You've heard the news, but today, let's dive deeper. Guys, I have a video here and I want us to watch this video. A lot has really been happening in this country, and what we're here to do is to dive deeper on those topics. So let's go.
Nigerians, look at the food that your soldiers are eating. I uploaded a video few hours ago. It never even reached 1 hour. A military personnel sent me this picture. This is what the Nigerian army, the Nigerian government are feeding our soldiers in Maiduguri morning, afternoon, and night. Look at that rice. One small rice like that. Look at the small gari. And look at that soup that look like vomit. This is what they feed the people that are defending Nigeria. This is the food they give to people who are facing terrorists every day. Whereby we are in a country that the federal government is spending 604 million naira to rehabilitate the radicalized terrorists. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I'm saying that the terrorism we're still facing in Nigeria today is as a result of Nigerian government pampering terrorists. We're in a country where the government is treating the terrorists better than the military. How can you feed a military personnel this? No wonder most of them end up falling sick. They look malnourished. How would they even have strength to even carry the gun, to even face the terrorists? How would they even face the bandits? How would they face all the Boko Haram? Abdul Samad's death has scared the shit out of me because a lot has been positioned in Nigeria to kill anybody. We are just moving cops. We're just waiting to be dropped. If Boko Haram kidnappers do not kill you, the law enforcement agency can kill you and nothing can happen. Now, if you may know, the Nigerian military released a statement stating that Abdul Samad was killed during a crossfire. Now, what that means is that, according to the explanation by the Nigerian army, they said that there was a robbery attack in Abdul Samad area. They went there, to repel the robbery. At the process, a flying bullet hit Abdul Samad. That story does not add up. That story is not true. The reason why I'm saying it's not true is because based on the videos we have and the testimony of Abdul Samad's sister and the neighbors, look at this video. You could see the military that shot Abdul Samad, the army personnel that shot Abdul Samad, those two army guys that is still unknown to us right now. They jumped fence. They came in through fence. Okay? And if you look at the bullets they fired, at least you could count like 1, 2, 3 bullets. It was not one targeted at that door. Now, Abdul Samad was not outside during that period. He was inside his room. So the minister of darkness, the minister of power, Adelabu, has resigned. I guess he resigned to go and give your people 24 hours light. What he couldn't do as the minister of power. So no, wait. Let me tell you this joke. So Nigeria had a minister of power who's supposed to oversee the electricity. He's supposed to stabilize the electricity sector, the power sector. He's supposed to bring his wisdom, bring the expert to make sure or to work towards Nigeria having 24 hours electricity. But under his administration as the power minister, as the minister of power, Nigeria experienced the lowest electricity generation. It got so low that Nigeria generated 2,000 or 3,000 to 2,000 megawatts electricity. It was that bad that he has to be moving around with power bank. It was so bad that businesses were closing. It was so bad that everybody is now installing solar power. In fact, it was so bad that even where the president stays, Aso Rock, started installing solar power. That is how incompetent he was. That is how terrible he was at his job. And
Tried everything. Till now, I've called his line from that Tuesday. I've been calling his line. It rang once and nobody picked. Ever since that time, it didn't ring again. The messages that I've been sending to him, all delivered once, And I thought, I was just confused, but I didn't even know what was happening. Like I said, it's all like him. If he's late, he will call me. If he's not, he has never even slept out of the house. So, I don't know. Please, Nigerian government, I need you to please bring my husband back to me, back to my children. They need their father. My daughter is just 6 years old. My son is just 11 months. They don't deserve this. They deserve a father.
That concerns the military. And at the point before he started talking about it, as Nigerians, we can say he knew basically nothing about it. People reported issues to him that he further reported to the public. If you watch the video, he was talking about the poor feeding for the military, he was talking about Salah. He was just basically talking about things that the young officers in the military are going through, most especially those of them at the front line. And so it is just normal for Nigerians to also know that when things like this happen, there are also young officers within that area who may not be pleased with the happenings that is going on right now. And so based on this premise, a lot of information has also been going around, like the wife also mentioned, that people have been reaching out. These persons who have reported this case, if they are also not happy with what the military is doing right now, it is just normal that they would reach out to say, we see, say your husband, this is so place, because they understand what he is fighting for. So right now, the information everywhere right now with officers that are not happy with what is happening is the fact that they saw Justice Chidebere at that military facility from on Tuesday, blindfolded, his hands tied to the back, and they left him all through up until yesterday afternoon when they took him from that place to wherever they have taken him to. And those persons also confirmed very clearly, in fact, they were the people who described his car and said he is driving an Hyundai Elantra hatch color. They described it. So I mean, getting all of this information can only justify the fact that, to be truth to what the wife has confirmed, he is in the NIA facility. The person further went to mention the name of the Army General.
Justice Christ is one of the popular content creator that speaks up about the things that is going on wrong in the government, just like VDM does. But you know, VDM not be any hard person. He is not. He talks and everything shakes. He talks and the government does something. So it's not everybody that has that privilege. So VDM is not a small name. But then, does that mean that we shouldn't be able to talk? Does that mean that we should not be able to stand up and say the things that are right and things that are not right? Does that mean that we don't have freedom of speech anymore? Does that mean that we are bound to accept whatever that happens to us? Meanwhile, one of the videos that triggered the arrest of Justice Crack must have been the video of the food being given to the army guy, just like we watched in the video. That video must have really touched them so much that they had to just arrest this guy. And for how many days now, they don't know his whereabouts. The wife is crying out, as you saw in the video too. The wife is crying out, asking for the whereabouts of the husband, that they should please release the husband, that he's a good man and all of that. So in a country like ours, where freedom of speech is not free as it is called, you have to be very careful the things you put your mouth in. You have to be very, very careful. That's the way it is. Check it for the records. All the people that I've seen that have come out to say one thing or the other ends up getting arrested. I wonder why. Not like they're castigating or they're saying things that are not real, but I just wonder why. So it calls for our own carefulness. Because I don't know. You call out a school, problem. You call out the government, problem. You complain of water, problem. Everything is just a problem in Nigeria. They just want us to just sit down and accept it however we see it. But it's not supposed to be so. But then, this Justice Christ talking about the Nigerian soldiers. These guys are the ones to fight for us. So they are the ones that's supposed to be here fighting for us, speaking for us, not us, the civilian, trying to fight for them. For what? What are we fighting for them for? Please, when you are getting yourself involved, know the kind of things you are getting yourself involved. The Nigerian soldiers are the ones that's supposed to fight for all the citizens and the civilians. Yes. So talking about whatever they consume, if they need solution for that, they should go and sort themselves out, because they're all part of what is wrong with us. They're all part of our problem. When they meet you outside, you do something wrong, they don't come out to speak. They don't ask questions. The young boy that was spied in Delta State the other day, are they not the one? They are still part of the same system. Even if it's not the person, they are still part of the system. So this was still part of our problem. So I can't come and start speaking for them. They should be the one speaking for us. So please, check yourself very well. Know the things you are involving yourself in. I beg. Not going to fight for who's supposed to fight for you. I cannot fight for who's supposed to be fighting for me. You are not fighting for me, and I'm here fighting for what for? At the end of the day, look at what's happening. The young man has been arrested. Don't even know his whereabouts. In Nigeria, where we know that not as in anything can happen. So please, mind the kind of things you involve yourself in. That VDM talks about them doesn't mean that you can talk about them, because VDM is not a small name. He's not a small name. So if you know the ones you can talk about the things that affect us direct, not the ones that affecting them. They're supposed to fight for us. No, I can't even do that. They should fight for me, not me fighting for them. That's just it. Anyways, guys, I don't want to talk about this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, share this video, and join the conversation. Thank you for stopping by.